Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. Let's take a look at what your new month of September is bringing for you, along with this upcoming week as we transition into the new month for Sagittarius. Spirit, what do they need to know? Okay, I feel like this top card wanted to pop it out. Okay, let's take a look here. Two of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles coming in. Oh, okay. Now what I see here is that there's a decision that you're going to be faced with, whether it's now or in these upcoming days, Sagittarius. And that decision you're deciding to make, it's like you're trying to make better changes in your life that will give you happiness, peace, possibly a higher way of being or living, because the Nine of Pentacles taps into the luxurious part of life experiences. We look at, high living, high quality, whether quality with friends, connections, love, resources. It also shows freedom in terms of time. You have more time to enjoy your hobbies, your leisurely interests, possibly taking time to do your tap into more of your skills. You're not working as much. So the Two of Swords is showing that it's like you are deciding to put your wellness first, because we look at the Death card and it's showing that you're putting an end to some type of, the word work keeps in mind. Work, now it doesn't have to be work in terms of a career. It could be maybe you're overworking yourself around the home. Maybe you are overworking yourself in a commitment with a relationship, a friendship, some type of commitment here. But the word work is coming in, but it's coming to mind, but it's coming to an end. It's like you are no longer trying to put in extra effort in where you're not receiving that. Because here I see the Six of Pentacles, you're wanting balance. What you put out, you want to receive, right? So eventually, when we look at the Six of Pentacles, this person, yes, they are giving with good intentions. They are giving to the people down here that are needing assistance. However, at that particular time, although you may not want something directly from them, and they may not be in a physical or a material space to give back to you, you are still wanting, or you would still appreciate like a thank you, right? Or their gratitude. Or even if it's not from them directly, hopefully you're thinking in a karmic cycle, like, okay, if you help others, maybe they will in return give back and pay it forward and so forth, right? So for some of you, you are going to experience that. What you are moving towards, you want to receive. If you put in a lot of love, you want to receive that good love. If you are putting in the hours and the dedication and being the best that you can in terms of being an employee, an associate, a friend, you want to receive that as well. So we see here that with the Two of Swords, you're making that decision to find that matching energy here for you. Now, as we look at the world, it does show a completed cycle coming into place. So you'd be surprised with who or what will come into your life at the right time, in the right environment, for the right situation. And it's interesting because as I was looking at the karmic cycle, that's kind of what this is showing here. You never know who is going to come or what will present itself due to your good deeds. The world is also showing flexibility. So for some of you, you may be receiving something better than what you had opted for, or better what you had envisioned. So if you wanted to receive balance in terms of work-life balance or flexibility with work, or maybe you wanted to just take more time off and travel, explore, the world is showing what you're about to experience is going to be pretty much out of this world. It's not something that you imagined, but you're going to be just as happy with the results here. Look at that. We're looking at, let's see, the Temperance is coming in. That's interesting because I see her Two Cups right there. Even though she doesn't have the two on her number, I see the Two Cups under the Two of Swords. So it's showing choices, but in the Temperance energy, it's showing that the universe is making, I don't want to say it's making a choice for you because you have free will, but I see some of you may have been putting out, prayers, thoughts, intentions, manifestations on the best that's for you. So the Temperance is putting together something, working on that formula. we see this alchemy being processed. So the Two of Cups is kind of like weighing out like that balance. You're wanting that balance here. It's coming and working on that balance here for you, Sagittarius. So for example, if you're wanting, to move somewhere, it's working out that balance where like you'll be happy. It will be maybe affordable. It will still allow you to thrive. Maybe you're looking for a new career, new friends, business structure, right? So the Temperance is working out something where you won't feel too stressed on one end and receiving little on the other. Because here we're looking at the 10 of Cups too. And it's interesting because after 9, we're looking at 10. And we did see the completed cycle here with the World. So the 10 of Cups, I see a lot of happiness coming your way, a lot of positivity. You may be in a position where you're spending more time with friends or loved ones in this month of September or in this upcoming week, Sagittarius. You may be seeing that you're spending more time with maybe your spouse due to having more freedom or flexibility. You could also be finding yourself getting closer to someone through some sort of activity, maybe team bonding or date night, I see. Because here, as we look at the Death card coming in, we're looking at the 3 of Pentacles. So I do see you're getting closer to someone. I see working cooperation is coming into play. You may be finding yourself joining a new team or a new department because maybe you have been writing solo. Maybe you have been carrying the load yourself for some time. So for some of you Sagittarians, you are maybe hiring help, or you are getting help, or possibly you're joining a workforce, a department, a friendship, where you feel like you are accepted and you belong and you are also valued. Okay, you are feeling like you are valued here because these two people, they value this craftsman. They need him to finish the building. So they are going to, respect him and treat him with dignity because not only the skill that he possesses, but because, selfishly, they want him to finish the project. So of course, there's a matter of respect and value. So you could be coming across that too. That is coming in. That word, that energy is coming in as well. Aside with leaving work or leaving hard work, maybe like appreciation is coming in. You will be experiencing that in September. Someone or something is going to be appreciating you, Sagittarius, on a deeper level. Okay, so here we are looking at the Knight of Swords. Oh, well, look at this. We have another 3 coming in here. Okay, so the King of Swords. Discipline is coming in. So some of you will be focusing on setting boundaries in this new month, establishing, that threshold of what you will accept, what you will not accept. As I look at the King of Swords too, it shows that you are going to be careful with how you speak to others, or maybe others will be careful with how they speak to you as well. Because, with the king, you do not dare to, speak ill will of him. And there's also this energy of you being the king. You have to be mindful of what you say to the people and how you represent yourself. So there's this almost like this energy of professionalism coming in, Sagittarius, for September, or also in this new week. You may be speaking with someone like on a professional tone or as a matter of fact, maybe you're being very stern with someone so they don't try to take advantage of you or they don't try to pull a fast one. The King of Swords is also possibly negotiations. You're negotiating that balance. Okay, it's like, okay, there's a little bit of give, there's a little bit of take. So there could be something that you are negotiating where you're meeting in the middle in terms of maybe paperwork, documents, partnerships, understanding. Being that the King of Swords is next to the 3 of Pentacles, you could be negotiating with maybe a friend, your partner, like, okay, maybe you watch the kids this day and I go to work that day. Or, hey, let's agree to go on date nights once a week. You could be negotiating with like maybe, friends or family, like, hey, I don't appreciate you always talking to me that way, or I don't appreciate you being late or something like that. So there is strong communication coming in, strong, firm communication, again, like some type of boundaries. Now, when I look at the Three of Cups, it's interesting because I'm looking at double threes. I see the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, but then also it collides here with the Six of Pentacles, showing that even exchange. So with the Three of Cups, some of you are going to be receiving good news. Okay, I do see a celebratory energy amongst friends, family, loved ones. It could be news that you are receiving something bigger than what you had expected, because again, it's like a boomerang. Something is coming back around. Now for others though, when I look at the Three of Pentacles, meeting, new people, coming across new connections, you could be enjoying the new presence that you are amongst. Like, you are happy that you made a new friend, you came across a new love partner or connection, you came across a new opportunity. Okay, so let's go ahead and see for Sagittarius, what else do you know for the general review of September? Oh, we have the Eight of Wands coming in. The Eight of Wands is showing swift action taking place. Okay, swift action taking place. And being that the Eight of Wands, it fell directly over, let me see if there's anything. It fell, oh, and this is in reverse. Interesting. That's interesting how that was in reverse. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, there's something changing here for you. Something that's changing for the better. Something that maybe you thought was going to take some time, or there was a little bit of delay, but it's coming in now. Like, you're going to enjoy something great now. You're going to quit now. You're going to move on now, right? The happiness that you are wanting, it's coming in your path this month or this week. The people that you meet, you would be surprised with who you meet today at the grocery store, at the park, at your job. So there is this energy of like whoosh, rushing in. Rushing into, I feel there's emotions. So some of you may be experiencing in this week or transitioning into September, a rush of positive emotions. There's also this energy of deciding to change, right? We were saying earlier that you may be faced with what to do to better your life. And you're making that swift decision like, okay, I'm going to change my mindset today. I'm going to go on this path tomorrow, right? You're not going to delay this any longer. Now, as we look at the Six of Wands, this flew over here towards your Two of Swords, and it showed that there is victory in your path, Sagittarius, for September of 2022. If you are working on a project, if you are trying to pursue higher creativity, or maybe work on your career, your job, or even your personal pursuits, the Six of Wands, because now we're looking at double sixes, okay? We see double sixes and we're looking at double threes. And it's showing that you are going to be seen, you're going to be recognized. So not only are you going to be happy with the people you come across or that you meet or who you meet collaborate with, but there's also this strong energy of being seen, okay? You're going to be valued, you're going to be appreciated, you're going to be celebrated. And then the Nine of Swords, we see this in reverse. So if there is some type of energy of stress, overwhelm, not knowing what to do, where to go, how to handle something, now we're looking at double nines. It's interesting because we are looking at the increments of threes. Did you notice that, Sagittarius? Some of you, your lucky number could be one of these, 3, 6, 9, okay? Because we have 3, we're looking at double sixes, and now we're looking at double nines. But what's interesting with this, normally the Nine of Swords in the upright position, it shows an abundance of, okay? So here there's like a numerous amount of thoughts, overwhelming energy, but because it's in reverse, it's showing that it's going to be eliminated. Possibly your money woes, your financial woes will be handled. You may also be in a position where something will be handled, something will be taken care of. For others, it could be you're realizing that something has to come to an end. If you want to eliminate the stress or these thoughts or this negativity that's lingering over your mind, some of you are realizing that the best thing to do is just to walk away and to change your environment or change who you surround yourself with or what you choose to engage with. Because Nine of Pentacles, she is engaging in high frequency, high energy, okay? She is around nature. She is around this hawk that flies high, that can see high, that thinks outside the box. She is surrounded by the earth, the riches. And then the Death is moving away for something that has held them back. Something that saw the potential, but did not want the Knight here in this Death card to unleash their potential or their power or their greatness. So here we see you embracing it, enjoying the gifts of life. Okay, and that could be your affirmation here for September that we see with Spirit, that you embrace the beautiful, well, let's see. I embrace the beautiful gift of life. I embrace the beautiful gift of life. Feel free to use that affirmation. For some of you Sagittarians, you really needed to hear that. You embrace the beautiful gift of life, because the 10 of Cups is also tapping in with appreciating how far you've come. Okay, you've reached all the way up to this point. Give yourself a pat on the back of how far you've come, how far you've gotten to where you're at, what you've accomplished. Don't discredit yourself for the little steps that you've taken that got you to this grander end result. Also, when we look at the Six of Pentacles, we do see that, every little step you take, every little effort that you make, it is felt. Your energy is felt in the world. Again, even though your love, your time, your money, your knowledge, your essence may not feel appreciated by that direct source that you're pouring into, that energy is still put out into the universe, okay? It is still thrown out here into the world. And like that boomerang, it will come back to you. It doesn't have to be directly from them. So, and it could possibly come back at a later time. But I really like this reading here for you, especially with the King of Swords showing that sternness, showing that energy of sticking true to their thoughts, their words, their boundaries. The King of the King of Swords is also a reminder that sticking to some type of promise. So I see you are going to make a promise to either yourself or to the people, to the community. There could be promises being made on your end or also on their end. Someone is making a promise to you that they are going to give you something bigger. They are going to give you the world, figuratively speaking. They're going to put an end to some type of discomfort, dis-ease, and they're going to make something smoother and easier. So again, there could be some type of business transaction like, oh, I promise, I'll get you an upgrade, or I promise that I will do better. I promise that I will pay you this more. I'll pay you more than your current job. There's some sort of energy here where you're speaking to someone that has authority to make decisions, but just as you do as well. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for more of your readings, Sagittarius. I'm really liking all of this energy here coming in for you. I mean, if you look at all the cards that are coming in, it is showing that you are going to you're going to be surrounded by energies of change, okay? New friends, new people, new environments, possibly new department, but new life choices and decisions, possibly new experiences and a new world, technically. If you are, joining a new department, traveling to a new place, to you it could seem like a new world. Some of you could be falling in love as well. New love is coming in and you feel like, oh, my world is complete. So your world looks different now with that other person or that other party in your path. So I'm excited to see what the remainder of the month has for you for September. So I will do an update, but until then, just know that Temperance is working out that perfect balance for you. So stay well and be blessed.